Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. I feel I have to apologize. I have several reviews waiting in the wings, and I still have yet to finish my piece on the future of Mass Effect and why Mass Effect Andromeda turned out as bad as it did. Right now, though, I'm not feeling well at all. I don't get sick very often, but when I do, it's usually something that can lay me out for an extended period of time. I will attempt to muddle through, but to be honest, right now I just don't trust my brain to be able to analyze information properly, so I thought I would offer a channel update, being we haven't had one of these for a while. You might have noticed that there has been a general lack of game reviews these past 2 weeks. Let me assure you, that was very much not by design. I do have 2 games ready to record, but as I said, right now I just can't trust myself. I just wanted to make sure everyone is aware that I do still plan on producing review content, but with so much news happening recently, it's sort of taken over my channel, and so I'm going to have to start being more choosy with what stories I discuss. In addition, I'm sure you'll notice there was no Patreon special video this month. That was due to the fact that we only had a single game submission for the month, and it's sort of difficult to have them vote on games when there's only a single entry. Also, the influx of new subscribers took a sharp nosedive for the majority of the month, but that seems to be slowly correcting itself. Numbers still aren't as high as I would prefer, but to me that means I need to strive to do better for you all. I've made some mistakes recently that has eroded some trust, and that takes time to earn back. In the meantime, I will endeavor to not continue to repeat mistakes that I've already made multiple times. I've even had other content creators reach out to me with some very helpful suggestions, and I've taken their advice to heart. I Am Patty Jack has been exceptionally helpful as well. It's always good to have another level-headed content creator out there to remind you of what you need to do, and if you haven't had the pleasure of viewing his videos, I highly recommend it. Also, as some of you may be aware, I have been working on getting in an internet connection with the upload bandwidth capable of supporting streaming. The intention behind that initially is to start a podcast. We do have a cast lined up, and I do need to reconfirm with them, but from there it will be a simple matter of having a few discussion meetings to lay out a format that everyone will be comfortable with, finish designing the overlays, and then lining up some guests. I plan on this being a weekly podcast that will allow us to be much more open about video games, gaming news, and have some constructive discussions along those lines. One final piece of news for those of you that do not follow me on Twitter, I have been working on some paid promotional deals to help offset the cost of the channel. Rest assured that these deals are under the express written foreknowledge that I will not produce any paid endorsement of a product I would not honestly consider backing regardless. This provides me with the freedom to decline any products that I feel are of a substandard quality. While I do recognize the need to offset expenses, I refuse to do so at the cost of my integrity. The first of those have agreed to those stipulations, and equipment is on its way. I will stress test them and we'll see how it goes, so be aware that that is coming down the pipe. However, if you don't see a video materialize, then you know the equipment turned out to be of a substandard quality. Also, if you have any asset flips, or more importantly any of those hidden gem developers, please feel free to send that information into my submissions email that can be found down in the descriptions below. Thank you all for being as awesome as you have been. I hope to continue to live up to the standards you deserve, but for now, I'm going to go lay down. Well, after I post this, I mean. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and thanks for watching.